And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Barton.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Grant down low with Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Ingles in at the 3. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Conley finds Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Lets a floater go, and Conley lays it in.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Murray surveying the D, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jokic, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Harris.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And stolen by Harris. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Conley against Murray. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Right side, Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Rebound, Utah. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Ingles against Barton. Passes it to Jokic. Out to Harris for 3. He can't get it to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Gobert. Knocks it loose. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Murray against Conley. Murray, the pass to Jokic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Conley with it, out guarded by Murray. And it's Conley penetrating, and it's Jokic with the rebound.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Good on the bucket. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with possession here. 7-point differential. Ingles kicks to Gobert. 5 on the clock. And the pass to Ingles. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you love how Ingles stays locked in on the cup. He doesn't pay any attention to the defense. It's all about where do I want to get to.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Conley's running, and the basket is good.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 5. Barton outside. Conley against Murray. Good work defensively by Conley. Right nowadays, teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms are the reason for the Spider nickname.
Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fades and shoots. Goes up with it again. And it's finished off inside by Gobert.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Murray kicks to Harris. Barton outside. And another miss by Denver. And now Utah, fast break. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
The first one falls.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. And Jokic drops them both. You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Clarkson against Morris. Kicks it to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Throw good, Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Davis is checked in for Mike Conley. Boris, when you watch the game now, Biggs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane we've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet, and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. For Murray. Another miss by Utah. The Nuggets leading by 6. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Murray's got 6.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Clarkson kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal against Morris. Poke loose. Pass to Craig. Three-pointer on the way. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Davis surveying the floor. Passes it to Clarkson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point lead. Pass to Craig. O'Neal against Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's O'Neal. And again, it's Utah. The Nuggets leading by 4. He's guarded by Davis. Murray outside. Over O'Neal. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Gotta love when Murray gets into a groove. An astonishingly good score from pretty much anywhere.
Clarkson against Morris. And that one good from Clarkson.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Deep 2 from Murray. That one wide left.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Clarkson. Fires the 3. And no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Craig. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Murray. Morris looking over the floor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. To the middle. Here's Davis. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Nuggets leading by 6. Pass to Morris. Pass to Jokic. No good with the layup. And so the first quarter is in the books. Denver on top. They're up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He's one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had the shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, you know, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Payton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Monte Morris, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it. Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you.
I think most people consider Salt Lake City not a big free agent destination. So the Jazz are what they call a pipeline team. And what does that mean? It means they have to draft and develop their talent internally.
And the shot goes in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Here's the teardrop, and that one is good. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. And the Jazz say they need a fundamentally sound process to building their roster. Of course, no shortcuts.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. This is a group that has to be value-spaced with their free agent acquisitions in a small market. The draft picks have got to be smart. Their teaching and cultivating of that talent and development is absolutely critical.
He kicks it to O'Neal. Clock at 4. Lots of room. And Utah again with the bucket. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Bounce pass from Morris. Pass to Jokic. The pass to Craig. 6 to shoot. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, Donovan Mitchell will beat you inside or out. If you want to do a job defensively, you've got to push him out of the paint.
Morris against Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Here's Craig. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Royce O'Neal. And a switcher also for Denver. Barton is checked in. Here's Dozier. Clock at 2. And another miss by Denver. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
To the paint, here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One of the most voracious rebounders per minute in the NBA. Ed Davis out of North Carolina. Terrific player.
Well, he is, Kevin. He put in a ton of time in the weight room. His Portland teammates actually used to tease him and call him Shirt Off Ed. He has bulked up and likes to throw his weight around inside now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Here's Jokic, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Well, the Jazz's Quinn Snyder has become one of the most respected head coaches in the league. And think, guys, a player poll even had him ranked 7th among coaches they'd like to play for. And consider he's in Utah. That is not exactly a free agent destination.
Conley with the 3. But they get it back. Davis kicks to Ingles. Second shot opportunity. And it's Davis missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Dozier. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Dozier's got 4 points in the quarter. And Doris, what is it, do you think, about Quinn Snyder that gives rise to that respect?
Well, you think about it. He played the game at a high level, of course, collegiately at Duke. He has paid his dues as a coach. He's got tremendous intellect for the game. And there's this growth mindset with him. He's always looking at himself. How can I get better?
Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D. Wade with how he plays.
And he makes the first.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Barton against Clarkson. Barton kicks to Harris. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Grant against Conley. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Got a piece of it. Here's Dozier. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Ed Davis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Nuggets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 6. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Davis finds Mitchell. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Dozier. Jokic on top. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Another miss by Utah.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Harris against Conley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Davis dishes to Clarkson. Passes it to Conley. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in. Mitchell's got 11.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Pass to Jokic. Over Davis. Here's Grant. And Davis sends it back. Now Conley. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland. Mitchell. And it's Davis missing. The Nuggets leading by 6. Three-pointer, Barton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Conley up top. Clarkson on the wing. Ingles kicks to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Clarkson against Harris. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. Utah calls timeout.
Well, what a lineage for Jeremy Grant, a member of that very famous Grant family in NBA history. His brother, father, and uncle have all played in the league. And what a job he's done to follow suit.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Bogdanovich in for Clarkson. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. You feel like Grant started to turn the corner, I thought, last season, Doris, in his development.
No doubt, Kevin. He got to see starters minutes for the first time in his career, and he was rock solid. This guy is a good rebounder. He's switchable on the defensive end, and he brings great energy every night.
Harris outside. Out to the right wing. Jokic draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Denver. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 13. Mitchell outside. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Harris inside, covered by Mitchell. Harris, good. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the basket by Harris.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Conley against Murray. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Nuggets making a change here. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And it's Mitchell missing. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Murray with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Barton, no luck. Jazz trail by 14. And there's the pass to Mitchell. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 17 now.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And here is Murray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 12 big-time rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. You got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Murray against Conley. To the inside. Jokic kicks to Grant. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. Shoots from the line. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I like how Rudy Gobert is attacking the glass right now. Huge hands to get every rebound in sight.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Here's Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver.
Gobert has settled in his ability to get to the free throw line. I'll tell you, he is excellent at getting physical with the defense and drawing contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Interesting story about Rudy Gobert. He was an excellent student in high school, but he was getting into physical fights. So what does his mom do? Play sports, my son. Track and field, martial arts, even ping pong. What I love, though, is he has not lost that tough disposition.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And Doris, especially at that center position. You know, GMs like a player with a fighting spirit.
Rudy Gobert plays with a chip on his shoulder and a competitive spirit. A lot of 7-footers, Kevin, play the game simply because of their size. Rudy Gobert wants to be great.
Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic draws the double. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Boy, when you talk to his teammates and his coaching staff, Bojan Bogdanovich, one of the toughest guys you'll see in the league. He doesn't say much, kind of stays to himself, but boy, when the ball goes up, does this guy compete.
A different look for Denver. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Will Barton, and Monte Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. Jokic draws the double. Back to Morris. Pass to Craig. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nuggets lead by 11. And growing up a young child in the violence of Croatia during the Yugoslav wars, Doris, Bogdanovic said it affected everyone.
Not only that, Kevin, but think about it. This is a young man who at 16 years of age left his home on his own to go play pro basketball in Madrid. And what does it translate to? Well, he can now speak 4 languages. I'll tell you this, Bogey knows a thing or two about resiliency.
Conley finds Mitchell. Inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
And here's Morris for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 9. Lets it go from deep. And Utah another 3.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Mitchell against Morris. Murray outside. Out to Morris. Latrey. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's against Jokic. Outside Conley, just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Murray. And here we go, fast break, Murray's got it. Craig can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Conley with it. Back to Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets leading by 9. Denver passing it around. Morris. The shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And the Jazz with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mitchell. And Denver with a change here, too. Dozier's checked in. Bogdanovic finds Clarkson. And here's Gobert, covered by Morris. Gobert with the bounce pass. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. That one good for 2. O'Neal's got 8.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Passes to Morris. That one misses. And Utah the other way now.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Good work defensively by Morris. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Dozier. He's got 5. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Gobert finds Conley. Now, here's Clarkson, covered by Morris. From 11 feet away, a shot by Clarkson, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Stolen by Clarkson. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
On the free throw, no good. Occupying that instant offense role, Doris, Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
Here's Bogdanovich, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Grant against Gobert. The pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Now, here is O'Neal. 8 points for him. Off with the layup. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Second free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Now O'Neal. Has to Gobert. Kicks it to Clarkson. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Back to Morris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
1:46 left in the third quarter. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
1:15 left to play in the third. And good that time. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Dozier. Denver in the lead. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Craig kicks to Morris. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The shot misses. Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. Free throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And so he hits both. 30 seconds left in the third. Inside, here's Grant, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Craig passes to Murray. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 13 points.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Clarkson on the wing from past the arc. That one doesn't go. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Grant down low with Jokic. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton and it's small forward. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. On defense, Utah. It's a 3-point game. And here is Conley. For the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Murray outside to the paint. Here's Grant. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what Utah is going with right now. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Fades away. Kept alive.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
The jump hook. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert double-teamed. Conley against Barton. Shot on the wing. Conley's shot is off. Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Utah is shooting the ball at 42%. He dishes it to Mitchell. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
Well, Doris, you look at Joe Ingles. He's quietly become one of the better small forwards in the NBA.
And he is the prototypical don't judge a book by its cover, because they call him slow-mo Joe or average Joe. But dig a little bit deeper. This guy is a quality playmaker and a knockdown shooter.
That one drops. He ties it up. Murray with it. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Such a skilled defender, Kevin. Joe Ingles great at positioning himself and using his length to poke balls away.
O'Neal against Barton. And they get it. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Passes it to Jokic. This one for 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Nuggets leading by 3. It's Barton on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. Barton kicks to Harris. That 3 off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And it's good for 2. And that's now 33 points for Donovan Mitchell. Nuggets are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
To the inside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Murray against Conley. Murray, the pass to Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Grant's got his first basket.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Outside Conley. The drive by Mitchell. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 37.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray for 3. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pass to Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingles has got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Conley against Murray. Harris outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Harris. And it's Mitchell missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. Shoots it up. Harris's shot is off.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Murray against Conley. Grant, that's good.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Conley finds Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. There's the pass to Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with a jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Count it, and the foul. It's on Gary Harris.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Murray left side. Out to Harris. Over Mitchell. Harris, no good. Jazz leading by 3. From deep Ingles. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Denver's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Murray, the pass to Grant. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Murray against Conley. The Jazz with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Jokic passes to Harris, and the shot goes down.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Conley with the three, traps in the tray. Conley's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Jazz.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And it's Jokic missing. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Jokic. He's off on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pass to Bogdanovic. Conley kicks to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Barton, defended by Gobert. Pass to Harris. Lets the three fly. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Conley dishes to Gobert. From deep. Conley's shot is off. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Ooh, offline. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Fourth selection back in the 07 draft, Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
From deep 3-point range, off on that one.
I think one thing you know about Joe Ingles is he understands angles defensively, and he will compete.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.